Morning. How is everybody? Doug, you. I just gave you treats. I just off-camera treats, and you still want more. Treats, and you still want more. All right. Good morning, everybody. I don't know, something's going on with the stream here. Had YouTube problems again. Of course, the app, eh? Oh, Doug. Oh, little dog. Hey. I know, eh? It's morning treats. Live stream Doug. He knew, eh? I got the camera off the counter. As soon as I put it on the desk, he looked at me and it was like he knew. When he saw it getting the camera. So it's the camera that triggers him, eh? Oh, dog. I couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, he knows what the camera is. Because I was walking around the kitchen. I gave him the chicken treats this morning there, the 3 chicken legs that I found in the freezer. Actually, I found a whole big bag of them. He's got a whole bunch of treats, actually. He's got about 60 chicken legs. Well, 120 chicken legs, because there was 60 chickens, I think. Anyways. So when I got the camera, that's when he knew what was going to happen. Oh, Doug. You love kangaroo, don't you? Hmm? You really love the kangaroo. All right, folks. I got dog treats. If I don't get this out of the way, he'll just drive me nuts and claw me. I cut his nails yesterday, so he's got little sharp edges. I don't want to get clawed today. I already got clawed this morning when I was trying to sleep in. I did listen to the ducks come out of the barn this morning. I was laying there listening to that. I was having window open last night because it was only -6 here. But bad news on the weather. Last night I think was the second night in the whole winter that I slept with my window open. I think it was. Because when I heard the ducks this morning, I couldn't believe it. I was like laying in bed and I was like, I heard the quacking ducks and I was like, oh, they're coming out. Oh, my window was open. But there's bad news on the weather front. I'm afraid to look at it today. Oh, yeah. Damn. I don't believe this. Oh, folks. Doug. You just wouldn't believe it. Well, I do believe it because this is the way it's unraveling here this year. But I got to show this to you, folks. This is unbelievable. I'm cracking. I don't know if I can take much more. I'm losing my brain cells here. Okay, I got to show you this. Okay, I got to flip the camera. Look at that. Look at that. Look at. That's the next 5 nights. Look at. It's like, this is March. The first week of March. It's like we should start getting a little milder weather. You know? Like, unbelievable. So last night it was 4 nights of this was coming, and this morning it's 5 nights. Can't win. I don't believe it. Oh, man. I'm just going to check Ottawa, because lately we've been getting out of Petawawa's weather. Because, okay, where's my mouse? I lost my cursor. Where's my cursor gone? Why does it do this? Oh, there it is. I hate it. Why does it do that? Disappear on you. Okay, Ottawa. Oh, Ottawa is 2 degrees warmer, -18. But during the day, it can come up to -5, -8 type stuff. So who knows? Yeah, Doug, I see you trying to claw at me. Kill the Phil? What's kill the Phil? Time to kill Phil? Oh, Phil the groundhog. Yeah, Phil the groundhog. I never believed in him. Okay, I've been going down some rabbit holes lately, folks. I'm not going to share it with you right now because you'll think I'm all crazy, but I've been going down looking at things that people would say that are just absolutely crazy, and it's like, I'm starting to think I'm crazy, but anyways. I've been doing rabbit hole stuff on the internet. Oh, wow. That really makes you think about everything. I guess you could say I mean broadening my outlook on life, on the world, outlook on the world. So my tea, I'm onto the Tetley tea now because I don't know what it was before because it was 20-year-old tea that I found in my house, but It's not, the last one wasn't Tetley tea. It was something else. Or they've changed the package, the tea bags on the Tetley tea. It tastes the same though. The green tea sucks. Sucks bad. Okay. Doug, I'm licking my fingers after I've touched dog treats. My God, I'm going to have some kind of kangaroo disease. All right. That's enough treats for the dog. We got to ration them out because these are like premium stuff right from down under. Across the pond. You know what I mean? On the other side of the world, as we know it. Well, as we think we know it. Anyway. All right, folks. Am I hatching geese this year? No, I'm not hatching anything. I've never sat on eggs for 35 days and tried that, Michael. I don't think I have the patience to sit on an egg for 35 days to hatch it. I don't think I do. Now, maybe the geese will, do that. They seem to have a much more of a ability to do that kind of thing. Plus, they got all those feathers to keep it warm. But myself personally, no. Okay, this doesn't taste good either. The other tea that I had, that 20-year-old tea, which I have no idea what brand it was, tastes way better than this. I'm having a real problem here with this tea thing. It's hard to go from such a coffee drinker to this tea thing. It's like, I don't know. And I find I only drink one cup. Well, the odd morning I'll have two, but not very many mornings. Why would I have 20-year-old tea? Because that's what I found in the back of my cupboard, and it was in a little canter, or a ceramic canter that actually it might even be over 20 years old actually, because it was in a ceramic canter that came from when I was a bachelor in my apartment. So it could be from pre-1995. I don't drink tea, so that's why this canter, this ceramic rigamajig for holding stuff on your countertop, canister set, canister set, but it's only one canister because I've lost the rest. I don't know where the other three are that went with it. I only got one left out of the four originals, but I have no idea what the other ones are. The ones that put flour, sugar, and tea, and then there's that fourth one you don't know what it's for. But and then because it's it's just ceramic on top, it doesn't seal it, so your sugar goes rock hard, your coffee goes stale, and your flour. Oh, coffee. That's gonna be the other one though. Yeah, that'd be it. Coffee. Yeah, it'd be coffee, tea, sugar, and flour. But anyways, it doesn't seal. Anyways, but because I don't drink tea, I put the canister in the back of my cupboard and just forgot about it. And then when I discovered my coffee problem, I discovered I had tea. Didn't know it. Didn't even know I had tea. I thought I was going to have to buy tea. And then I found the ceramic canister in the back of my cupboard behind the spices, which I didn't even know was there. You lose track of things. I found something else. I was taking clothing to the secondhand store, and I was cleaning out stuff. I'm doing big cleanings everywhere, folks. I'm cleaning stuff out because I'm moving. But so I'm lightening the load here all the time. So and I'm cleaning out stuff, and I found a box of socks. I was like, I couldn't believe it. A full box. And then I said, okay, I know there's a box of socks in my other closet. So anyways, the bottom line, I had these boxes. They're like this big, okay, like that. And it's like this. They're nice sized boxes full of socks. And each different type. One with thermal socks, one was dress socks, from when I used to wear suits all the time, and the other one was casual socks, when I used to wear casual clothes all the time to go to work. I was like, every box, all these, like, it was just a little bit anal OCD, because every box was all organized by each type of sock, but a ton of socks. It was like, I took them to the secondhand store, to the charity guy there. And they just had a whole bunch of socks in stock all of a sudden. will I be able to take ducks with me when I leave? I don't even know where I'm leaving to yet. I don't know. I'm going to be homeless, folks. I don't know if I'm going to be living, like, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be living in a truck, apartment. I don't know what's going on here in my life, totally for sure, because I've got a whole bunch of legal stuff to take care of for my next adventure that I want to do. So there's going to be like downtime, and my next adventure in life is definitely, I can't take ducks with me. Can't, not possible. I'm already going through enough problems thinking about what do I do with a 140-pound horse that doesn't listen. He's going to be such a challenge to take with me, a real big challenge. Going through stuff, bringing back memories. Actually, George, I found stuff that I don't know why I saved. I did. I found clothing, folks. I kept one though. I kept one clothing. I kept it because it was just it was like too much sentimental value. But I found stuff that I was like, why do I have this? Like it was like, and I remember buying it. I remember when I bought it. It was a funky nightclub jacket. And it was like early '80s. I bought it at Le Chateau, and no, it wasn't Le Chateau. It was the store beside Le Chateau. It was a crazy expensive one, and I paid way too much for it, anyways. And it was like a felt with leather straps on. Oh, it was just so like disco-ish type stuff, clubbing clothes. Anyways, and I'm like, why do I save this? I haven't gone to a club since the '80s. Oh man, the things you save. Anyways, so somebody in the secondhand store is they're gonna get the jacket. They're gonna be like, what is this? It's for clubbing. Anyways. A snowmobile suit from when I was 16. I found a snowmobile suit from when I was 16. And you want to hear something even funnier, folks? Is I could still fit in it. So, anyways. But it was a little tight. Just a little around the girth, because I don't have that 30-inch waist anymore. But height-wise, still the same. So, well, a little bit shorter. About an inch from gravity pounded me down over the years. What do I say? I was just lost the train of thought there. Going back in time, folks. Going back in time. Dog sitting here thinking, I know there's still treats. You could give me a little more. All right. So, how many people yesterday got to see the barn cleaning? I'm curious because I'm doing something a little different, folks. I'm trying something because I got a theory on what's going on here. And okay, we got 45 people here right now. If we could get a little feedback, it'd be nice from the group. If you partaked in the barn cleaning yesterday, and I jumped around, I went to the goose shed and that. Did you follow me around yesterday? I need to know something here because I'm going to fill you in on what's going on. So even if I wonder if I can get an answer to this question. So, anyways. What was I going to say? I lost my brain. Just totally a brain fart there. So Sarah was the only one there. Okay. All right. Well, you really should either follow me on Twitter or follow the docs on Facebook, because I'm going to keep trying to do the this type of new type of stream thing. Because here's the situation, folks. Okay. As we know, YouTube's got a sandboxed, or shadow banned, or deboosted, or whatever you want to call it. And I want to try something on the permanent streams, because to get activity on them, as in if people were jumping on and chatting while I'm cleaning, to see if the YouTube will recommend it. Because the other night, there was 9,000 people watching the giraffe. The night before that, there were 7,000 people watching the giraffe. And I watched 400 some people watching kittens sleep. I was like 700 or 270 people were watching puppies play. And I'm thinking it's because the YouTube, one doesn't like us anymore. But I think maybe we might be able to force the algorithm to cooperate by doing a little bit of activity on the stream, because there's ducks and they are there. They are playing. They're not sleeping. Oh, Dougie. Anyways, I gave him another one. I couldn't help it. many weeks does a giraffe, imagine watching somebody, what is it, 44 weeks? What is a pregnancy? How long does pregnancy last? Is it the 40 weeks? 40 weeks. Is it 40 weeks, the pregnancy? Yeah, it's 40 weeks. 40 weeks, okay? So, you get pregnant and then live stream yourself. Pregnant. Just put yourself in a cage and I'm pregnant. Live stream, 40 weeks of watching someone pregnant. Why not? Watching giraffes pregnant. Oh, Doug. 14 to 15 months for a giraffe. No way. No. Really? I'm doubting that one. That sounds more like an elephant. It's 15 months for a giraffe being pregnant. Really? That's ridiculous. That is. I'm actually shocked. I'm not getting worldwide news coverage. I'm not getting a lot of stuff, Phil or Pella. I'm not getting a lot of stuff. Once you get into the 5 strike category on YouTube and get your channel deleted, you're no longer the chosen or the anointed. Hey, Doug, we're not. We're not. You just love treats, eh? Oh yeah, little goof. You're no longer family friendly safe because you've got the scar. I'm like the scarlet letter. That's what I am like. That's what it is. I got the scarlet letter treatment on the ducks. Anyway, live and learn, eh? I almost said the S word. I was going to say S happens. Oh, folks. You got a duck with an infection in her ankles. Bad news. I'm really bad news for you, Maine girl genetics. Okay, you need antibiotics. Okay? I'm trying to think. Do I have a bottle of antibiotics? Let me get the antibiotic bottle. Right back. Okay. Doc, where's the thing? Okay. Okay. So, acetaminophen, okay? Acetaminophen, I should say. Okay, can we get this to focus? Can you read that? Hang on, maybe it'll focus better. Focus? Oh no, it won't focus. It's bad. Okay, so there you go. That's what you need if you got an ankle and well, it's actually what it is. It's an infection in their joint. It's really bad. So this one, it's 100 milligrams for every kilogram of body weight. So most ducks are about 3 kilograms, 4 kilograms. So it's usually 300 to 400 milligrams every day, and it can take a month of this stuff. Okay. Now it's not really expensive, but it's just it's tedious to constantly do. But the problem is that once the infection gets into the joint, not good, not good. It could take 2 months for it to clear up, and it might never clear up. You might treat it for 2 months and still have to axe medicine the poor duck. I've done enough of them. That's the problem we've had here is the joint infections. I don't know what it is, no idea what it is, but that's the only thing I have found that works. The Epsom salt thing, don't even waste your time with it. That doesn't even work. And even with bumblefoot, Epsom salt, not as good. Not as good as the antibiotics. So, I got bad news for you. Your chances are you're gonna have to put her down. So, I'm sorry. Oh, I got a little guy running around. I've got a 4-year-old fan. Well, that's awesome. The duck guy from TV. Yes. What's the little what's your young lad's name? I must young it. I gotta say it because we gotta stay gender neutral. We don't want to offend anybody. Uh, I don't want to assume his Cameron. I will assume Cameron is a male, a boy. I hope I'm not triggering anybody here. He. Okay, so it's not them on my lap. Or it on my lap. Cameron's a boy, folks. Well, hello, Cameron. He's a happy little boy right now. Well, Cameron, you're sitting on Daddy's lap watching the crazy duck man, drinking some tea, and the dog stopped harassing him. So you're missing Doug. I'll give you some Doug action here, though, Cameron. All right, there's the dog. I think he's figured out he's had enough treats. Yeah, so that was my thing. Follow me on the Facebook and Twitter because I'm going to try this where I'm going to just tell you that I'm going onto these streams like stream 1 and 2. I'm in the barn. Stream 3, I'm giving the ducks a shower. Stream 4, I'm in the goose shed, and we're going to give it a try here to see if YouTube algorithms will pick up a whole bunch of activity on the stream and maybe recommend it. Maybe I don't think so. I think we're screwed, but. I think, like I said, I think we've been scarlet lettered because of our jaded past of the ducks. No. Okay, well, don't do it, Susie. You don't have to. You just won't see me ever again, except for Sunday morning on tea. Oh, I'm sorry. You could sign up Twitter in a fake account, that's what I did. I have a fake account. You crazy? I'm going to give them my real info. Twitter and Facebook have nothing on me. Unfortunately, with YouTube, they've got the real deal because, well, I'd like them to give me a little bit of money, so I had to give them my real name, or it's hard to cash money in the wrong name. So, so unfortunately, YouTube got the real name and my bank account too. They know all kinds of stuff about me. That's why now it's impossible to hide from them. If I create another account, it's actually me that's being scarlet lettered. How old is your son Pella now? I don't remember doing happy birthday, but a few years ago feels like forever for me right now. There's a lot of water has got underneath the bridge. Has feed prices gone up? I don't know. I just got my bill. Let's just see. I just got the M&R bill here the other day. So what was? Nope. $14.72 a bag for a 25 kilo bag, which is about 55 pounds. That's what the $14.72. I think layers 16. But I don't know. I think I get a special price from Joey. I think he's got me on a special pricing program or something. I think he does actually. Didn't have much feed, folks. I was just looking here. Our bill for February is only $294.40. So we must have had some overlap from January, leftover feed, because there's no way I go through a bag every day. So it doesn't make sense. There's 28 days. So I got to do the GoFundMe for that. It's on my to-do list. So you're trying one last campaign for the channel, Matt. What's the question, George? I don't understand the question. Clarify, clear it up a little bit for me here. So are you trying one last campaign for the channel? Like a one last hurrah? I don't know what we could do though. I don't know. I'm at a loss. What? We'll wait for George to clarify his question here. I'm answering some questions here this morning, and I'm not enjoying this tea. I can tell you that right now. pet duck, war dragon. Well, you have to get wear them a diaper if you want to bring them in the house, and then you're going to have to spend a lot of time with them to get them to trust you, because I've spent a lot of time with my ducks and they still don't trust me. Except they come up to me. It's like a love-hate relationship, you know. They come up to look at me while I'm doing stuff, and they follow me around. But if I turn around and go towards them, they freak out. It's the most bizarre. You know what it's like? You know what it's like? I just figured it out what it's like. It's like in school, you know, when you were in elementary school, and you would walk around the schoolyard, and there'd be like some girls would like you. And they would, or the girls would have some boys stalking them. There's a difference, eh? When girls walk around and boys follow them, it's stalking. But when guys walk around and girls follow them, it's cute. Anyways, that's what the ducks do to me. You know, they follow me around, and then when I turn around, it's like, whoa! You know. Anyways, you want to generate recommendations from YouTube? I'm doing an experiment right now, George. I'm gonna stick to this experiment. Like I said, Facebook and Twitter I'm gonna be announcing it then when I'm gonna go do my chores, so that you can see me on the main streams, because I want to what you call it? I just want to see if the activity picks up on those streams, and if we had like 40, 50 people there, you know, watching me clean and chatting away, if YouTube would recommend the streams, you know, and start the ball rolling. Because I don't know if you saw the Project Veritas thing that happened here this week on the Facebook deboosting, and I know YouTube's got the same thing because they play with the algorithms all the time. So I'm thinking there's some deboosting going on here with our streams of the ducks in the barn, because it just doesn't make any sense. Because I go onto the Animal Live stream tab on YouTube and check it all the time to see what's there for live streaming animals. You know what's amazing is how many live stream are recordings. They're not even real. Like, that's YouTube needs to crack down on that. It's just wrong. It's wrong. It's like counterfeit fiat currency. It's you know what I mean? Like, it's just wrong. It's just wrong that, you know, you can play a video on a live stream and get hundreds of people, like hundreds of people watching a train going through Norway in the middle of the night, and it's daylight in the video, but it's supposed to be a live stream. You know what I mean? War Dragon, nobody liked you in school. I didn't say I wasn't liked in school. I could say I was liked in school. Yeah, the bullies, they loved to pound on me in school. I had a big fan club on bullies. Big fan club of bullies that liked me. Oh. Yeah. So anyways, the YouTube Live tab, I check it all the time, folks, to see. And then I look at, you know, the African live streams from Africa. So everybody's watching them, eh? And it's like all different videos put together of, you know, mostly animals killing each other. You know, lions eating, and it's all killing. You know, attacks, and it's like they're all like they're not live. And you look at it, it's like 350 people watching this, and it's like, this is live. No, it's not. It's a video. Because how did they just jump from a lion killing a giraffe to a leopard, you know, killing a gazelle, to an alligator tying one on with a water buffalo? Okay, you follow me? First of all, just geographically, you know, the lion is by the edge of the jungle, the leopard's out in the savannah, and you know, the crocodile is or the alligator is at the watering hole. They're not all the same. There's no way that cat's the same camera, if you follow me. You know, like. A time that I clean, like as in a job, and I have a clock I gotta punch, Arctic Fox, and that I have to put a schedule that this is when I'm gonna go do it. Are you crazy? A schedule at home. I announce it on Facebook and Twitter when I'm going out to do it. I'll give you a shout out there. That's how I work here. A schedule. Are you crazy? A schedule? I can't do schedules. I gotta go to the hospital tomorrow though. I got a problem. I got a little bit of a worry, actually. Or maybe I'll go Tuesday morning. I got to go to the hospital this week. That's my schedule this week. I got to go to the hospital for 7:30 in the morning. Emergency department, which would be so nice if I had a real doctor, but unfortunately I have nothing. I hope it's nothing. I hope it is. It would just suck. Giving tips on what I do. It better have questions. Send me questions, and I'll talk about the questions during the live stream for you. But then, here's the thing, because it's a live show, there's no video evidence of it later. So if you miss it, it's just gone. It's a true live show, and then it's over. There will be no recording of it. Yeah, not the same tea as the 20-year-old tea. Like, that's bad. I wish I would have known what the tea was. And then, of course, I bought the big box of Tetley tea. So I got like 48 of the things. I gotta find. I don't know what that other tea was. Maybe it was a no name. I don't know. I got to. I'm not enjoying this no coffee thing though. I find tea leaves a little bit of a taste in my mouth. Yeah. So time-wise, that's all I can do for you. So like the follow. You know that you can follow. I discovered this on Facebook. I didn't know this. You can not like a page, but still follow the page. I didn't know that. So you could just follow 50 ducks, and then you'll get that stuff up. Or you could friend me. You can offer. I'll take your friendship if you want to give it to me. You can friend me on Facebook, and then you can follow me, because I only post stuff about ducks. Well, the odd time a little bit of cute dog stuff, because I'm partial to cute little dogs, but sometimes animal rescue videos too, because they make me cry, and I get mad at the people who do the nasty stuff. Oh, I don't post political stuff on my Facebook, so you don't have to worry about that, because that would freak everybody out. I try to stay away from the rabbit hole on Facebook, because it's the ducks. I'll stick to the rabbit hole. Subjecting to rabbit hole sometimes, like right now, but not right now. I'm not going to let you know where I've been the last 2 weeks. So, but I'm Matt Goose, M-A-T Goose. So, I'm pretty sure. Is there a link below this? Vista. Is there a link below? I'm pretty sure there's a link below here for Facebook. Oh, hang on here. I'm scrolling down underneath. No, it's just the Facebook page. Yeah, there's. I don't think. No, I'm sorry. My administrator ID for Facebook is not there. But Matt Goose with one T. Matt with one T. So YouTube. Or if you want Twitter, Facebook, either follow me, friend me, whatever you want to do with me online, I'm fine with it. And then when I do these announcements that I'm going to go out and do chores, and we're just going to see if, and maybe we get some activity. Maybe the scarlet letter will be removed off of those. I don't know. We'll try it. Like I said. Is I keep going to the animal live stream tab on YouTube, and I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's makes no sense, Especially the videos. I'm really mad at YouTube and the videos, because I keep checking, and there's all these videos playing as live streams. It's like, a GoPro. Okay, Pella said something about a live camera taps at Doug's collar. Problem is the Doug. Putting the equipment on Doug is a little bit of a stretch. I don't feel comfortable putting the wireless encoder on Doug. He could break it, and that's a lot of coin. So. No, Metzger's not supplying ducklings this year, Christopher, and I'm not personally going. I've never tried to hatch eggs personally. I'm a human, so I'm not doing it. But the geese might do it. We'll see. There's a possibility we're going to have some cam action live stream thingy-majig set up for the geese, because the geese are 2 years old this year and they're mature. And this is it. This is when geese do this. is when they become 2 years old. So, and this year all my geese are 2 years old. And actually, Lucy might be 4 years old this year. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Lucy might be 4. Yeah, Lucy might be 4 years old. So we got lots of mature females to do this job this year. And we have more females than males. Like we got a lot of females here. So we could have, and like pretty soon, well, if winter ever cuts back on us here, I'm going to take all the dividers down. And if the geese want to take over the barn to make nesting action, I'm going to let them. So I'm going to let the geese, whatever the geese want to do, and then I'll barricade them off sort of so that they can hatch their own. Because there's no reason, we should have a pretty good rate on geese having, fertilized eggs. Because I think there's like, I lost my count. I can't remember what the count was, but I think it's like 11 females, 8 males is what we have. So potentially we could end up having 11 females on nests if they want to, you know? But no duck egg action because one, I don't have enough males because all we have is Bentley, that one rogue, Peking Drake, and Rico, 3 males. Not enough. No, 3 males can't fertilize 80 females. It's not possible. So those eggs will go to the food bank, and we'll let the geese, do their thing. See what the geese do. Because I am going to be here. Because I'll tell you on Friday. I'll give you an update here. I've been talking to real estate agents because I'm planning out this. Because as you know, I have to vacate here. I cannot stay here with the current YouTube situation. And it's time for Matt to do something else in life, I guess you could say. So I'm going to be here. It's looking like no. I'll be surprised if I'm out of here by August. Actually, I'll be very surprised because talking to the real estate guys, they're talking. I'm probably going to have to list the property in June, 1st of June, middle of May type situation, and there's no way it's going to sell really quick. Well, it might sell really quick actually. Might sell more quicker than I think. I might be just freaking right out here. I'm not having to be cut a deal with the new owner. Like, can I stay a little bit longer before I leave? So that's the only thing that we can do is let the geese have some fun and live stream it. Maybe YouTube will maybe YouTube will let us out of the doghouse or de-scarlet letter us or you know what I mean, like that kind of thing. So. See ya, Myrtle. What are the prospects for my property? What do you mean, Georgia prospects? It had no business being there. What has no business being there? I'm confused. Some of these broken comments, it's hard to understand these fragmented thoughts. No. Anyway, so the geese situation, that's the deal. We're going to let them do the thing. And like they'll find a quick buyer. Well, if I don't want to find it too quick, George. Well, I'm not going to bend. I'm going to try to get a premium, but I don't want to be too quick because it would suck, I might have to change my live settings. Okay, let me try that again here. Oh, it defaults in that stupid top chat. Okay, here. See if I'm missing something. Well, you're not going to lose me, Pella. I still have ideas. I'm going to drag you along for the ride, trust me. Oh. The goose had no business being in our backyard. I don't know what the problem. What's wrong with the goose in your backyard? Not a big deal. But anyways, it could be a lot of goslings hatching because the geese do pump out when the eggs start here. There's going to be a lot of eggs coming out. A lot of eggs. Like I think about last year, what went to the food bank and they were only year-old geese. We could have we could have, potentially, folks, the nests could have, like 12, 14 eggs per nest. It's quite possible. You know, like, and if you think about that, and 11 females, that's a lot of little. There could be a lot of little goslings running around on their own. No, no. Thank you, golden retriever. It sucks, though. I tell you that much. Oh. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Lots of things happening here, behind the scenes. And wouldn't it just suck, eh? YouTube takes the scarlet letter off of us at the last minute, and it's too late. Oh, that would be bad. But I don't think they're going to de-scarlet letter us. This YouTube thing, actually, I don't believe what's going on. I watch channels and what's going on, and the things that I don't believe what YouTube's doing. It's like they're trying to turn the whole website into Disney. You know what I mean? Am I downsizing? I'm more than downsizing. Vaporizing, Christopher, is what we're doing. We're vaporizing. No. You know what would be interesting, George? What the crossbreeds? That's really what they're going to look like. I'm curious because think about it. There's Emdom. There's like how many different breeds? There's like 1, 2, Chinese, African, Emdom, Pilgrim. There's like 6, 7 breeds of geese. Like it'll be a mix mash. It'll be like it could be anything. You know. Mm. Oh, do you see the kids thing about the comments? That's just unbelievable. It blows me away how they're turning I had one channel there I was looking at, this whole channel, because they have their family on there, the whole channel, no more comments. The whole channel. That just destroys a channel. Like just destroys it. Like, absolutely, like, no chatting. Like, if you had a live stream, no chatting, nothing. Could you imagine that? Like, that destroys the community aspect of what YouTube's all about. Like, Michael, can I buy a smaller property? I'm not going to be buying a property, Michael. I can't buy anything because I can't get a mortgage. I'm going to be homeless. Maybe even living in a truck. Who knows? A tent, apartment with a horse. Oh, back of the car, sleeping in the BMW. Who knows? Oh yeah, YouTube TV. I remember years ago. I'll tell you something, Pella. And this goes back to like, I'm trying to think, 2008. 2008. I remember this is when I took my Google Webmaster course for building websites. I remember Google announcing that they were investing $100 million into YouTube TV distribution. Okay. And I remember when they announced this, but it never really clued in what their plan was. But they made. I remember them making the announcement because I was doing a lot of Google research at the time. So I was studying the Google Webmaster stuff and doing that online course. And I remember that they were doing this thing about. But I didn't think it was like TV as in replace all the little creators. They were going to develop new content is what I thought. That's what I thought they were up to. I was wrong. They don't want to develop new content. They just want to distribute the content from all the other big boys and charge a fortune. Because now YouTube's plan is just to be a TV distribution network worldwide. That's all they want to do. They don't want us. But I think turning the comment section off on channels. Like, think about you build a community. You know, like I'm talking with you right now, you know, and I'm answering your questions, and you know, this is the whole thing about YouTube. And you know, when you have, in videos, you put comments in, and then you know, a creator replies. Well, not all creators reply, but you know, sometimes you get replies, and you get like that rapport back and forth. You know, that's what it's community, and they're taking that away. They're turning it into TV. Is what they're doing. They're turning it into TV. You know, you know, you know. No, I never thought they were going to make quality, fresh ideas. I thought Google was going to be investing to help YouTubers, but that was 2008. I didn't realize that they were so evil. Because remember that? Do you remember? Do you remember when Google used to say, "Don't be evil"? Do you remember that? Now that's gone off their web. They don't even ever say that again. Eh? Don't be evil. Do you ever notice that? You know. You know, Pella, this reminds me of the video rental business. It's the exact same thing. It reminds me, I can give you a couple examples, but one right off the top, video rental business. You know, mom and pops built the industry, you know, and put all these stores out there so that people could go to stores and rent videos for their VHS and go home and watch movies. And then what happened? Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, all the big boys, movie gallery moved in and destroyed all the little guys, okay? Then there was this consolidation, and then, then there was a big sway to sell through, and then they went to bed with Walmart, and they said screw all the the big video companies, video rental stores, big chains got wiped out, but with the sell through. But so that was like one perfect example, of that. Another was eBay. eBay built built a site all on small little sellers. They built a big site out. Lots of sellers from all around the world, millions of sellers, and then now what is eBay doing? They're going after the Amazon business model, and they're buying up distribution companies to do their own fulfillment of orders, and they're doing deals with big online retailers to go on to eBay for no fees. They don't pay any listing fees, and they get a discounted rate, and they sell on the site, and then wipe out the little guys. That's another one, another evolution. And YouTube is another evolution. They built a site on small little creators, kitten videos on laptops, all that kind of neat stuff. That's how it all started, or Duckling, or Guy to Zoo, the first video, and then now it's just all mainstream media. Media. I'm getting stuffed up here. So like if you go to the trending page, you'd swear it was like cable TV. You know what I mean? Like. You wonder George, I wonder if you had YouTube premium members that would help with increased recommendations. Like if everybody was a premium member, I don't recommend premium members. I don't recommend. That's another. I had a lot of problems. I signed up for that YouTube premium problem. I call it a premium problem because it said that I was good for 6 devices, all my own devices, and I constantly was getting booted out of my own account. Lots of glitches. So I was paying them like $11.99 a month, and I kept getting booted out all the time of my computers because it said it was active in another computer, because I've got all kinds of computers running here on the network on my page, running the live stream show, and it was saying that I was consuming content, but I was streaming, and but the browser was open on my account. Anyways, bottom line, it was causing me. I call it the YouTube Premium Problem membership. No. Imagine, Pala, if they took the comments away because there was a child here. If I had a child, like I couldn't even have a kid. If an example, if I had a little kid here with me as a co-star, I'd have to turn the chat off. Because who knows? It's just crazy. Just nuke the site. That's all they do. Just nuke it. Knee-jerk reactions. It's absolutely crazy what's going on. It is. It's nuts, folks. Oh, it truly is. I wake up every day and I just can't believe how, this is all unraveling on YouTube, how it's just not like it used to be. I don't know how many of you saw the deboosting thing this week on Project Veritas. I'm curious on how many other people, because are getting deboosted, like, oh, the join thing for $5 a month. I don't have that option on my channel. My channel qualifies for it, George. I qualify it. I qualify it. I qualify for the George. I qualify for the George. I qualify for the join button for the $4.99. I qualify for it. Okay. And because I read all about it because when it came out, and when it came out, I qualified, and they're offering it in Canada. So it was like, okay, I'm in Canada. I've got enough subs. I've got enough, I've got enough everything. I fit all the criteria. So I emailed YouTube and I said to them, okay, I qualify for all the criteria to have the join button that people can pay $4.99 and join, and then I do like exclusive, like I lay exclusive live stream only for people in the join club, okay? And they told me my channel is not up for consideration, was the reply back I got. That's all I got. My channel was not up for consideration. So I don't know how live streaming ducks is evil that I can't have the join button, even though if you Google it, what you need to have a join button on your channel. I qualify, hands down qualify. Like I think it's like honestly, I think you only need 10,000 subs to get the join button, and I got 63,000 subs. So, and then another was the T-shirt. You notice how some people have the T-shirts across underneath their videos, the T-shirt spring thing. Okay, so I set up a T-shirt spring account, do the artwork, put on a T-shirt, and have it so underneath the videos on my channel, all the videos will have the T-shirts, and you can scroll through the different T-shirts. You've seen that on channels. Have you seen that, folks? I see it all the time on the channels I watch. Okay, well, not all the channels. Some of them I've also not allowed to have the same things I'm not allowed to have. But anyways, I don't qualify for the T-shirts underneath, even though I fit all the criteria. So I sent an email about that too. Why can't I have the T-shirt spring add on my channel so that I, for revenue? And the reply back was basically the same reply as the join button. Your channel is not up for consideration. So, no, that's the deal. Okay, now I know why you was so hyper and excited at peak times with the ducklings and when they were all grown up on the lake, because you knew it was going to end sometime. Like I knew the show was going to end sometime? I never thought, honestly, Christopher, I thought that I could do this gig for a long time. I really did. Seriously. Like I had plans on doing it for a long time, folks. I'll let you in a little secret, okay? Like I got my dream come true, okay? And I thought for sure I'd pinch myself all the time, and because I dreamt when I was in the city. I did the rat race, folks. I lived in the city, and had a company and did the grind, in the city all the time. I did it. I did the grind in the city, and being a country boy, because I came from this part of the world. All I could think about when I was in the city was, I want to get back to the country. But how do I make money living in the country? How can I have a property big enough that I can have a dog running without having to have a pen? Because I always had pens for my dog. I hated that. And and then I get my dream come true. I get to work at home, and YouTube was doing well for me there until I got Admageddon. Admageddon was the beginning of the end, but it was due up to that point. It was like I was pinching myself. This is great. This is working. And then Admageddon happened, and that really sort of took a little bit of wind out of the sails. And then then the vegan, that was it. That was the hammer to the head that I got, or axe medicine, I guess you could call it. I got my own axe medicine. So, anyways, Christopher, no, I did not want this to end. This is the last thing I wanted to end. Why would I want my dream to end? Like, think about it, folks. I did all this work on this property, and I built this place. I was like, has everything I want. I got everything. I got a garage. I can wash my car in the garage. I've got like the sweetest setup here. I worked so hard to build all of this, and then I come up with an idea which is unique because there's no competition. Like, you tell me where there's another duck channel on YouTube. There isn't. This is unique, And, and with 1.5 billion people watching stuff on YouTube, I thought, if you're the only one, think about this, if you're the only one doing it, and there's 1.5 billion people on the website, okay, think about that, folks, okay? Even they say, well, it's such a small niche, you'll never, like, it. You know how small it has to be nothing when you're dealing with 1.5 billion people? They're like a niche market on 1.5 billion people is huge. Well, look at the giraffe. There's 9,000 people watching a giraffe that's going to be pregnant for 15 months. You know what I mean? Like, it's like there's a big market for anything when you're dealing with 1.5 billion people. You know, like. So I thought I had it down, the biggest duck channel on YouTube. Well, that's what I thought. That was my goal, my aspirations. The biggest duck channel with gardening on the side. Started out as gardening, but the ducks were my focus. Like when we got deleted, folks, I remember I used to type the word duck into search in other people's computers, not even mine. I'd go be at my friend's house and I'd go on their computer and type in duck on YouTube to see what would come up in the search results. And out of the first page, the first 20 results on the first page, I would be like anywhere from 5 to 10 results were my channel. That's how much the proliferation of the ducks on YouTube, because I had so much credibility because I had been on the channel on the website for so long, and it was just ducks, ducks, ducks. So it was like you type in the word duck or ducks, and I was like anywhere from 5 to 10 results out of 20. I was like, I thought I won, I got the duck trophy on YouTube, eh? But then the 22-day deletion, I lost all of that. I was relegated to as a beginner again in the back alleys of YouTube, with a scarlet letter pinned on my chest, laying in the ditch, beaten up. It wasn't just PETA. The vegans were the worst, folks. The vegans was the worst. The PETA thing, we got through that, and that didn't hurt us like the vegans. The vegan did the 22-day deletion, so that was the kick in the head, folks. And the worst part is the person that organized the attack lives less than 12 kilometers as the bird flies from me. Less than 12 kilometers. I go on Google Maps and I know where their house is, and I've measured the distance. It's less than 12 kilometers. I've been offed by somebody right in literally my own backyard. But they use the dreaded Reddit, to organize their overzealous attack on the ducks. Anyways, lots of things to deal with. Lots of thoughts in the back of the head on what's going on here. So I'm going to make my breakfast and get my day underway here. I got to get ready for 22 below tonight for the ducks. Clean up, freshen the barn up. I can't believe the ducks yesterday. If you noticed, I cleaned the barn yesterday and they were all outside. All the ducks were outside. Well, a little bit were inside, but most of them were outside. I cleaned the whole barn out, and after I cleaned the barn out, they spent the whole day in the barn. It was a beautiful day yesterday, outside. And they spent the whole day in the barn after I cleaned it. I don't know if you noticed that, because when I was cleaning the goose shed, there was one duck outside. And then I came back, got my stuff done, I came inside and I made myself an apple crisp. Yesterday afternoon, had a craving, ate the whole thing for supper. It was a bad idea. But anyways, that's when you're depressed, eh? When you're depressed, you do things like that. I guess you call it comfort food. I was so sad. Because I had a little bit of bad news yesterday morning. I'm not going to show the bad news, but I had a little bit of bad news yesterday morning. It was good news at the first, and then it turned bad, and I was let down by the bad news. So I wouldn't say it was bad news, it was let down news, because I got really good news at the beginning in the morning. It was like 6:30 in the morning, really good news, and then I got let down news. So it was bad, because I got myself I was literally on cloud 9 in the morning, and then I got taken down by this letdown. Anyway, long story, I'm not going to tell you the details, but nothing bad happened to me. It's just I was just, oh, great, right on. Oh, that's bad, didn't work out. Anyways, lost my train of thought there. Oh, then comfort food. Yes, so I made an apple crisp yesterday afternoon. And I ate almost the whole thing, pretty close to the whole thing, 7/8 of it. There's a little bit left this morning. No, anyways, I'm at least apple crisp. I know what I'm eating. It's all homemade. So they really party. They partied all day yesterday, Strawberry, in the barn, because I was in the goose shed and I could hear them partying and quacking to each other. They just love fresh straw. They love it, love it. When I clean the barn out, folks, it is so funny. Like I said, they're like girls stalking little boys on the playground zone. They're behind me, watching me. Like, because they know what I'm doing. Oh, he's cleaning up, and he's gonna bring in fresh straw. You know. They love it. I can't believe how much straw I've gone through. The garden is 1 2/3 covered again. Like, there's just a third of the garden left, and I'm covered again, folks. 2 layers of straw on the garden. I can't believe it. We're probably this winter going to be well over 135 bales of straw. Well over that. Like, well over that. Maybe even 150 bales, because I think I had 75 in the back of the barn. They are gone. Picked up another 60. So like 135, 140 bales of straw. Easy. I will have gone through this winter. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy, actually. But I was talking to the M&R guy yesterday or Friday there when I was getting 14 bags of duck feed in the car. That was a little redder coming home, but he was telling me he can't. He's just burning through straw, burning through with his horses. It's a high straw consumption winter. High straw, lots of cold weather, long. Anyways, I'm gonna go cook my breakfast. I want everyone to have a great day. Thanks for joining me for morning tea, and I'll like I said, if you want to find out what's going on, like I said, we're gonna try this new experiment. Follow. You don't have to like the page. I'm not. You don't have to like me, but just follow the ducks on Facebook or Twitter, and if you follow us, the links are below. And then I'm going to post when I go to do the chores, when I'm going to clean the barn and do stuff. So we'll see if it works. If there's bursts of activity on the streams, will YouTube bounce it up the YouTube Live Animal tab on their website? We'll see. Who knows? I don't know. We'll try it. We'll try it. That's all we can do. We can try. Just keep banging the head against the wall here, and maybe something will work. Anyways, you have a great day, and I'm going to go cook my breakfast.